So I saw man of God in a very long gown, three stripes line here. Then suddenly I saw a cross behind me. So he was like behind me like this. Then I saw another cross in a flash behind him. Then the cross turned into a tall white man, also smiling. So they were both just standing. Jesus on the throne.
That is our hope.
My name is Mana. I'm coming from Tema. So 2 days ago, that was Tuesday, dawn. I woke up at 3 a.m. to use the washroom. Then when I got back to my bed, I noticed I was feeling weak. So I said, I went to lie again and I got up. I noticed I was feeling weak again. So I said, okay, let me drink some of the heavenly water. I drank it. And then I applied the anointing oil on my face and part of my body. Then just within the process of doing that, I noticed I was going off. So I just knelt down and put my head on my bed because I was alone. My husband was not around, so I was alone. And I noticed I went off. I lost consciousness of my environment. I didn't know what was happening in my environment again. So within me, I was saying, God, will I wake up and my children will come in the morning and I will not be alive or something? So I said, God, have mercy on me. I was just saying, within me, because I didn't know what was going on. So I was just saying, God, have mercy on me. Have mercy on me. This was around 3 a.m. This whole thing started around 3 a.m. Then suddenly, I saw, it was like the whole place was blank. So I saw man of God in a very long gown, three stripes line here. So he was snaking his neck to see who the person was. And he was smiling with his usual smile. Then suddenly I saw a cross behind me. So he was like behind me like this. Then I saw another cross in a flash behind him. Then the cross turned into a tall white man, also smiling. So they were both just standing. And the man of God was holding something like this, standing behind me. Then I was just there. I didn't know what I was just there. I was just watching. I couldn't do anything. Still lying, as if I was sleeping. I don't know what was happening to me. Then suddenly I noticed I was sweating from my feet. And my whole body was cold. Before I went off, my whole body was cold. Then I noticed I was sweating. That was when I realized I was gaining consciousness. Then I could not hear, because I had activated prayer on my phone. So I could not hear the prayer. So I said, okay. But still I was weak. Then I started gaining consciousness. And the more I gained consciousness, the more I sweat. I had never had that experience before. I was sweating. My head was wet. And what is happening? Within me, I was just thinking about my children. So suddenly I noticed I gained this consciousness. And I got up. When I got up, everywhere was wet. My nightie, the bed, the side where I put everywhere was wet. My hair was wet. So I got up as if nothing had happened. So I got up and I was like, wow. So I went and drank the heavenly water again. And I stepped out of my room to call my kids to get them ready for school. But I couldn't drive them, so I had to call someone to come and drive them. And man of God has this prayer, instant judgment on personality, something. I prayed that prayer the whole of yesterday, praying to God to just give me the strength to go through the day, praying for this Thursday to meet me so I can come to church to testify to the glory of God. Even when I was coming, I was scared. Someone was telling me, you die on the way. I said, no. So I had to go back and take my heavenly water. While I was driving, I was praying in my mouth that I should just get here and then see what the Lord would do for me. So I just thank the Lord for saving my life.
Put your hands together for Jesus.
When I woke up and I looked at the time, it was 6 a.m., almost 6 a.m. From 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. That was what happened. I didn't know what was happening to me.
So how are you feeling now after the encounter you had?
Yeah, so the whole of yesterday, I wasn't too strong. So the whole of yesterday, I was praying that prayer, like I said, instant judgment on personality, evil personalities. That was what I kept praying the whole of yesterday. And then this morning as well. But this morning,